Good day, sir. In this video, midterm laboratory exam. So in this activity, I will perform hands-on vulnerability assessment using Burp Suite, and I will complete a series of activities that involve traffic interception, vulnerability scanning, and exploitation techniques. So first activity is the intercept and modify requests. So number one step is intercept HTTP requests. Then modify the request, change the username or password field values, and forward the modified request and observe how the server responds. And lastly is to demonstrate how Burp Suite captures the request and explain what each part of request, header, body, and parameters represents. And lastly, modify and forward the request while explaining the potential risk of unvalidated input. So let's now open the Burp Suite. Okay, so punta sa proxy, then intercept tab, then on natin. Intercept is on, then open browser. Then search natin demotaskbar.net. Matagal. So open browser, try ko. Then demotaskbar.net. So sign in, user. Then yung password is then login. So successfully login na. So we can now see the user ID or UID. And dito sa right naman, dito sa bandang inspector, we can now see the request attributes. So ito, ang method is yung pag-submit ng request, then yung path is do login. So ito yung operation kung paano mag-process. So yun, then yung path is is papunta sa login. So ito yung operation kung saan paano magpo-process. Then next is request body parameters. So nandito yung UID, name and value, which are the elements, those data na ini-enter ng user. So UID, user password, then button, submit login. So ito yon kanina, yung nilagin natin user, and the password is user password. Then next is request cookies. So here, we can see the value and name to, name of cookie and decoded form. So ito yon, name, value, and decoded form. So J session ID, then yung value, then decoded form, then back natin. Next is request headers. So request header is we can see here yung host, which is demotasphere.net. Then cookie, content link. So ito yung ina-accept na ano, accept text/html application. Ito yung ina-accept niya na application. So yun. So next one is yung change the username field values. So sign in. For example, demo test, um, login, then login. So napalitan siya as we can see here. Then tignan rin natin dito sa um, ito, dito sa bandang body parameters natin. Request body parameters. So napalitan siya ng demo test and user password. And next is so forward naman natin. Okay. So yun, makikita po natin na nabawasan yung request headers. Naging 18, then naging 0 na yung request query parameters and body. 0 pa pala, 0 na pala tong query parameters kanina. Ito ang request body parameters now. And we can also see the connection is closed here. Then next naman is the issues. So we have here the issues. Makikita natin dito sa baba. Okay. So gaya nito, frameable response potential or click jacking. So issue description is if a page fails to set an appropriate export options or content security policy HTTP header, it might be possible for a page controlled by an attacker to load within an iframe. So this may be enable a click tracking attack in which the attacker page overlays the target application interface with a different interface provider with the attacker. So meron pa dito is district transport security not enforced. So the application fails to prevent users from connecting to it over unencrypted connection. So an attacker able to modify a legitimate user's network traffic could bypass the application, use SSL or TLS encryption, and use the application as platform for attack against its users. So yun, password field with autocomplete enabled. So yun, issue background. Most browsers have facility to remember user credentials that are entered into HTML forms. So this function can be configured by user and also by applications that employ user credentials if the function is enabled. So cacheable HTTPS request, I response. So the issue here is unless direct unless directed otherwise, browsers may store a local cache, a copy of content received from web servers. So some browsers, including Internet Explorer, cache content accessed by HTTPS. If sensitive information in application responses is stored in the local cache, this may be retrieved by the users who have access to the same computer at a future time. So, bali yun lang naman po, sir. And that's all, sir. And thank you.